Right? We Let's pick up where we left off previously when we were getting ready to do the chieftain's hunting quest. It wasn't as easy as as thought. So I did a bit of research and saw how some of the players do it. So I'm gonna try that method with that loadout. So hopefully we can get it done. Okay, the main thing to do is to kill off that first Scorcher as soon as we can, then do the same for the second one with a not a boltcaster, what's that called? A slingshot. So the way they did it was with the shadow sling and used the magnetic bombs on it, which I wasn't using actually. I was just using the explosive bombs, which I think the Scorcher is actually immune to that kind of ammo. So I'm gonna change my loadout around a bit. So I noticed that they were using a hunter's bow, if I remember correctly. Right, they were using this. Let me see, okay. Which was my initial loadout in the first place, so with the sling, okay, I am going to try this. Of course, let me build some. Okay, this is sticky bomb, so they will be using this sticky bomb on the.
If I'm gonna prove myself in these trials, I should do it fair and square.
Might as well just save over, because I've had a few tries previously and it did not end well. It was horrible.
The best hunters are the ones who come back. The chieftain's trial is a challenge that will push
Well,
even
we might
the
take a few
mightiest hunter to
tries,
their
but I'm
limits.
just gonna keep doing it until we get
Only
it.
the largest, most dangerous machines learn their weaknesses quick to best them. If you're prepared, take the rope and face the trial. We'll need a moment to pull the machines from the...
Sticky bombs, sticky bombs. Oh crap! First fail. But we did manage to get the first one down in pretty good timing. So I guess we had that going. I pressed the wrong button and I actually ran down before I was ready. So let's try that again.
You're back for more. The chieftain's trial, only the largest learn their way to best
Yes.
them.
Let's
If
do it.
you're prepared, we'll need a moment.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, the guy did it with better time, but yes, I guess I wouldn't complain. Oh crap! Ah! Bloody hell! Yeah, but I guess I did it. It should auto say. It should auto load to the part where I finished. I was hoping I could go back to loot those machine carcasses, but then apparently not. Oh well.
Conquered it on your first run and didn't even make it look difficult.
Mhm.
I swear it on the ice. You're as good as any Banuk champion.
Okay.
No more trials. Not yet.
You can always come back.
Are you up for more?
Do you ever get tired?
I'll rest someday. Not today.
I need a little time.
Then I'll stay a little longer. Wanna go again?
You're gonna...
That's what the keeper said.
There's some other things I need to...
When you're ready to train, think...
I guess I'm done with that. So now, where to next? Well, I think the only thing to do now is to actually go to Long Notch. Okay, it's called Long Notch. Long Notch should do the quest, the main quest. Because I don't believe there's any other quest left. So, let me see. Just to be sure I have this trusty information I can use. Okay, so there's the next one is Forge Fire. No, not Forge Fire. The main quest line is called Firebreak. So now I think the only thing I can do now is to go and continue with Firebreak. And let's see, take a check if our quest, Looming Shadows, the main quest, side quest is Firebreak, and I do not see any other quests available right now. So, right, it's time to fast travel to Long Notch and continue the quest. Alright, here we go. And by the way, I've just reached level 60 of killing that first Scorcher. Still waiting for it to load up. Goes to show that there are still many ways you can actually bring down a beast, a machine beast. I should replenish my blazer though. My blaze though. I think I've used up quite a lot of it. And of course I have a lot of, I think I have quite a bit of metal vessels stored up in the boxes I've gotten. So let me save here. Okay, just check our inventory. In resources, we have 10 slots free, which means we've used up quite a bit of resources in that. This is, what's this? This is Sparker. Yeah, this is Sparker. We have chill water, but we don't really use chill water this much. I think we should be fine. Okay, I didn't really use up that much of health, but doesn't hurt. Gather a bit. And of course rich wood. Plenty of rich wood. I need a lot of them. I was able to slide down the whole mountain once, but I don't know how I did it. Okay, Long Notch. So who do I talk to? I need to talk to two of them. One of them being Aratak, the other one being Aura.
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more frost claws.
Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their trials.
Okay, so I guess we should start. I've found a better way to kill.
Meridian is a place where every need is met. No wonder the cards were so delicate.
Okay, so let's go.
One place I start to grind my teeth.
But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with this course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. I Take it you haven't spoken to Araya yet?
Why should I? This is
Araya.
what she wanted. To return to Thunder's drum.
Oh,
It is her
Devil's
only
Drum.
care.
Not Devil's Drum. Sorry.
So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
What happened to Araya when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent. They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. And now that's all she has.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron, made of metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted, no way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Araya to that again.
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death, that's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
Oseram encampments creep closer to Banuk lands. They should exercise caution.
What are you doing all the way up there? What, we're blocked by a wall of ice, aren't we? I think we are, but I guess Araya has some ways to get past it. Oh, and look at my health. It's 800 now. I'll let go. I have no bone to pick with you now because I don't need your bones anymore. Excuse me.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus. When all else is lost, you think about what's truly important. The spirit. The blue light. The beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him. Worried for him.
What did the war do to Aratak?
He cut away everything, until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
What are we gonna find up there, Rhea?
Ruins. Machines. And a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt the daemon has tried to hide the way.
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave. But you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch. A remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
He was. Or at least, when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at high winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off, but you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Rhea. Thanks.
He's accustomed
I
to
still
go
need
and
to take care
save
of a few things.
Understood.
before we ascend
be
the
here.
mountain. If only they had one save point around this part. It'll make things a lot easier. I'm still trying to get over killing that. Oh crap! I've been doing this kind of blunder. I'm pulling that blunder at the end of that hunter's trail. That was pretty stupid. Jumping off that edge like that. What? Yeah, well, I jumped off. Alright, let's ascend the mountain. Time to climb that mountain and into the cauldron. I suppose there's a cauldron. Wouldn't be fun enough if there wasn't. So it's leave it to Horizon Zero Dawn to put you into one of these cauldrons in one of this. But then I still miss the days when I just started playing this game, where you can actually when you still new to the whole thing and the map was still unexplored, and now I have most of the maps explored. Ah, damn. So
Rhea, still ready?
Oh yes. On your word.
yep. Let's
It
go.
hasn't been easy for you, Rhea. getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again.
Vibrate.
This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back.
Yep. She's gonna blow the whole thing up, mate.
Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother! So you see, I too can call upon the power of the Old Ones.
What was this place?
The Spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from a terrible danger.
Fortress. It looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? The blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that so remains here. Little pillars. Taller than those cliffs. I still don't like it.
I can hear the machines. Oh, there it is. There's no way to go up there, so scan around. Oh look.
Once, these halls rang with the Spirit's presence.
Can they come across? No? I don't think they can cross over to this point. Oh look.
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while. Maybe a long while. And I don't know why. But from the sound of her voice, it was something terrifying. I wish I could look into her eyes, ask her what the hell she's so freaked out about, but what else is new? When don't I wish I could look into her eyes again?
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
There are memories here. Messages left by the Old Ones.
And you can hear them. I envy you. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, Araya.
Here. Up and over.
Why go up and over? Because Yeah, okay, up and over because you can't really get through that door yet. Okay. Bringing 2 people around. Oh, alright. Being 2 followers. We're up and over. Oh wait, look. Aha. Okay. That'll work. You guys better be quiet. 'Cause if you don't, you're gonna get me into trouble. Oh crap. Okay, what time for my DualShock battery to get low, but then again, let's just plug it in. I foresee a longer trip than normal, so might as well just plug it in first. Okay, there we go. Oh crap. Oh, there are a lot of them. Get down, get down, get down. Don't go there, Rhea.
Let's take the machines quietly.
Machines. What else do we have to drop on them?
We must climb higher, and our path will become clear. We can make our way upwards when we're done.
pace is measured, ours is measured.
There's an overlook above. It's not far. Yes, this way.
Do you need to shout? I mean, does it get you going somehow?
Let's not freeze in place.
What's over here? I mean, it's here for a reason, right?
Aloy, we should proceed. The path is long.
Yeah. But I want to check what's going on around here. It's a cauldron, isn't it? I might have something that I can scan, and you guys aren't helping by rushing me. Damn. Those orange paintings are actually very misleading.
Not much farther now.
Get around the door.
We can make our way upwards when you're done.
Gee, that's good to hear. Okay, what are your machines? Wow. Scorches!
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. The machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses.
Oh,
Now we
damn.
must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. Even so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
Alright, I get the options. I'll follow my lead.
Of course I'm going the other way.
Doors. Steam. Frost.
Safe! Of course safe.
What's on this floor?
What I want to know is how do we get to the other side? I could do it by myself, but I'm not gonna let you two come along with me. Stop shouting! Damn, I'm sure there's gonna be something there.
I went this way years ago, looking for cover in case machines came prowling. I have no doubt that it's guarded now, but we may be able to stay hidden.
Anything I haven't tagged? Yep. Okay, so wow, there's a stalker here. No joke, man.
Beware stalkers.
Stay down as we move through.
You gotta stay down and you're the one shouting.
Shh. Nice and quiet.
Let's move. Quiet as we can.
That's cold. As if there's chill water running through those massive pipes. Why?
The stalkers in the air.
I'm more afraid of these guys.
Stay as quiet as I can.
Press on. Stay
no choice but to fight them now.
Shh. Nice and quiet.
Yep.
All the winters coming at once.
Let's move. Quiet as we can.
Missed me!
We tripped a mine. Brace yourself.
There's a door up ahead, and refuge. We're almost through.
Technically, I can't suspend the cooling system, but I can reduce the power draw. So technically, I can't suspend the cooling system, but I can reduce the power draw so that it'll be completely masked by the caldera. But masked from what? The firebreak has always been confidential for security reasons, but this would be excessive. Even for the dear departed Mr. Blevins. What could possibly have gotten Anita so worked up?
Guess this is where we would come in from if we use the other way around. Part of me wants to go out there and kill those things.
This projector? Maybe to show holograms without a focus. Let's see if I can restore power. Aratak, Araya, you might see shapes drawn from light. Don't be alarmed.
It'll take more than light to alarm me.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
It was the spirit. The old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
not pass it before.
We will this time. We have to.
Yeah, but are you forgetting something?
We'll have to go through a lot of machines to get to that door.
Yep.
More than the Werak could prevail against before.
The geothermal plant can be suspended. The cooling system masked. Massive challenges solved. So why am I so nervous about the next part? All we need to do is install Anita's mysterious software and have a conversation. It's not even a human being, right?
This I've a score to settle with that now.
Past that door lies the spirit. This fight won't be the last.
I know. Are there any scanimals nearby that I can scan? Maybe, maybe not. Aurea, what are you doing all the way there? Come back! What are you doing?
Kate doesn't let up. Well, new door.
This door down here, what's this? These doors first before we actually go in. Yep. That's the door that leads those. To open that door. The doors are working no matter what. There's a crate here. See, these are the hidden things that I don't like to miss. might be a scannable somewhere here as well, you know. Does it seem like it? And does it seem probable? But I'm afraid they might be. There's another crate here. Okay. Definitely. Yep, it's definitely a cauldron. Oh, look. Oh, crap. Wow.
More machines. Make ready.
Where? Oh, crap. Oh shit! Okay, that was careless of me. I should have used those tripwires. I should have taken down its weapons before that happened. Okay. Comes. I didn't even know where it came from.
More machines. Make ready. stocking with songs of deeds. But that battle was a verse worth singing.
Now, Aloy, the door. Can you open it?
Let's find out.
They've done this just now.
Show us, Cheetah, what lies beyond.
Can't be too prepared.
She's rushing me to open the door. Alright, let's open the door. Yes, okay. It's a cauldron.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. It's twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes. Finish this.
All right. Here we go.
I'm with you, brother. We'll stay only as long as we have to.
We need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood.
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge.
place looks more like the mountain used to be before the David built it.
What is this?
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder, my systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hostile wizard. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to this log.
Spirit speaks to us.
It's a recording. And a warning. Hephaestus. It was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia.
This name has been written.
Yes, but I don't know what it's doing here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if it left more messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk it being disoriented, or even damaged on reboot. How do you tell the emotional equivalent of a child that she will need to go into a coma, maybe for years? And what exactly is she going to wake up to?
Not another console.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon. And it may have found one.
November 28th. Operation Enduring Victory is all over the news. The Thanos swarm is coming. It has to be what Anita is trying to hide Firebreak from. But that means she thinks we'll lose. That the swarm will reach Yellowstone. My God. In that scenario, pretty much everyone dies. Everyone except Cyan.
Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over. Again. It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
We'll wait here for you, Aloy. Please, help us get to the other side.
sideways, too. Alright, time to grab a ride. The others will have a lot easier time getting here. Looks like the old path. We're close now.
One last exchange with Nia. Via chat, attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this. I never see her again. Neither will Sayun. I've got to tell her that too.
Okay, I'm gonna pause right here, go and do a bit of errands and be right back later. Okay.